If you are doing any sort of marketing on TikTok, whether it's ads or just posting videos on TikTok and not utilizing TikTok remarketing, you could be losing out on a ton of traffic, a ton of engagement, and of course, a ton of sales. So in today's video, I wanna walk you through the entire process, and we're gonna break it down into 3 simple steps for you today. The first thing that we're gonna be talking about is the first step, which is to install the TikTok pixel on your website, how to link your TikTok account to your TikTok ads account, a very critical step if you're wanting to remarket to people who are engaging with your content. And then we're gonna move on to step number 2 and talk about how to build out audiences inside of TikTok so that you can remarket those audiences. As you can see here, there are 8 different audience types that you can actually build. Some are worth your time and some are not. So I want to save you some time and talk about the most common remarketing audiences that you can build, the ones that are most effective, the ones that I've seen be the most effective. And then last, of course, we're going to actually talk about how to build out a TikTok ads campaign and which TikTok ad objective you should be choosing for whatever you're trying to accomplish. So if that all sounds good, be sure to stay tuned and let's jump right into step number 1. Now, the first thing that you will need to do before installing the TikTok pixel is to make sure that you have a TikTok ads account. If you don't already have a TikTok ads account, it takes 2 minutes to sign up for one. Check out the link down below, click that link, and then just go through the process. After about 2 minutes and setting things up, adding in your info, you'll be taken to a view that looks something like this. This is the TikTok ads manager. And inside of the TikTok ads manager is where you have access to your TikTok pixel. The pixel is a little piece of code that we place on our website in order to track people who have come to our website and have not purchased, or people who are hitting the website and bouncing. So we're going to come here to our tools, and then we're going to come over here to events manager. And if you already have the TikTok pixel installed, this is an easy way for you to check if you already have it installed or if you need to install it. If you already have it installed, I'll have timestamps down below that you can skip around if you want to, but I don't recommend skipping around too much because there are little settings inside of here that could, if you forget or miss or skip over, that it could basically allow you not to do the remarketing, and you'll kind of be frustrated wondering why it's not working. But once you get inside of here, as you can see inside of this account, there is a data set overview over here that shows data flowing. If you don't see something like this, I know that this is blurred out here, but if you don't see something that shows events flowing, then that means that your pixel is not currently installed and you need to create one and install it on your website. If you already see data here, that means your TikTok pixel is already installed, and congratulations, you can move on to building your audiences after you've made sure that your TikTok account is linked to your TikTok ads account. Now, if you don't already have the pixel set up, what you want to do here is click on connect data sources. From here, most people are going to go with the web data source because you're wanting to put it onto your website. You're going to click on here and then you're going to hit next. It's then going to ask you to plug in your website. So we're going to plug in our website real quick and I'll show you what it does here. Now, after you plug in your website, it's going to ask you a method on how to install the TikTok pixel. If you're using common website builders like Shopify or WooCommerce or WordPress or things, there are easy integrations that you can use to install the pixel, or you can always manually install it. Basically, you just copy that and put it on your the header of your website. I'm not going to cover that in this video because there are lots of different website builders, but if you want specific tutorials on Shopify or on WordPress or Squarespace, there are links down below that you can check out here. But basically, just click one of these and follow the directions there and make sure that your pixel is installed. After your pixel is installed, then make sure that you come back in here to the the event manager and come in here and then make sure data is flowing into this right here. You can even click on this little pixel right here and it will take you into that view. So that is the step number 1, is to install the TikTok pixel. Now, step number 1.2 or 2, if you will, is to also make sure that your TikTok account is linked to your TikTok ads account. Now, if you don't plan on remarketing to people who have viewed your videos on TikTok, then this doesn't really matter, but I've just a general best practice to have this linked up to your ad account either way. So I do recommend you doing it no matter what. And in order to do that, you're going to come back over here to your TikTok ads account, and you're going to hover over here to these 3 little lines. And there are 2 different ways that you can do it. And I'll tell you the way that I recommend doing it. But there's a fast way and there's a way that I recommend doing it. The fast way is to come over here and click on this your little name right here and click on these 3 little lines, and you come over to user settings. Inside of user settings, you'll see that there is this little thing right here that shows the TikTok account. And right here, you can hit edit access or link the account. You see mine is already linked right here, but this is where you can click on that and link this up. This will allow you, like I said, to remarket to anybody who's watched your videos, engaged with your videos, anything like that. Now, this is the fast way to do it, but this isn't the way that I recommend doing it, especially if you're a big business. The way that I recommend doing it if you are a big business is to come over here, back over to the dashboard and click, hover over the 3 little lines and come over here to Business Center. And I know this is like a couple more button clicks, but trust me, it's going to make your account a lot more scalable. I have access to lots of different accounts, Business Center accounts here, so it's going to show a lot more here. But select the one that you're wanting to add your account to, one of the business centers. So we're going to click on here on one of these business centers. And once you are inside a business center, you want to come over here to accounts, come over here to TikTok accounts. And then from here, you want to add account. And then here is where you can link an existing account, or you can create a new one if you want to, but this is where you can link this account and then follow these steps here. You just scan this, it will link to your TikTok profile, and then it is all added there. Now, once it is linked, it is not over yet. What you want to do is you actually want to find the account here. You can see I have access to a couple different accounts, but you want to make sure that you click on this little action right here. You want to view the access, and then you want to add members here, and then you can assign yourself to this specific TikTok account. Now, the reason why this is really helpful is if you have multiple people that you want to give access to your TikTok account, this is a way to scale it up. So if it's just you, you can go with the first method, but if there are multiple people, you want to make sure that you add them inside of here. So just something to keep in mind. So now from here, we have our TikTok pixel and we have our TikTok account linked. It's now time to go and actually build out the audiences inside of here. Now, it's important to note that you won't be able to build all of these audiences unless you've done these two steps right here. So it's very important to make sure that your TikTok pixel is installed and your account is linked to your TikTok ads account. Now, in order to start creating audiences, what you want to do is you want to come over here to the tools. And then now we want to move over to this tab right here, audience manager. So we're going to click inside of here on the audience manager. All right. And once you get into this view, you'll see something that looks like this. Most people probably won't have any of these boxes here. These are audiences that have already been created. But if you have audiences in here, you'll see it will have the name, it will have the type, it will have the total match. So how big the audience is, the availability, and then some other information here. You can see some of the things are blurred out. But what we want to do in order to create an audience is you want to come over here to create audience, and we are looking for a custom audience. Once you drop this down, you will see that there are 8 different options for you to create these audiences. Now, when it comes to creating these, most of them are pretty much the same process. So I'm going to be going through some of the more popular ones, or the ones that are more common. And probably the most common one that people are going to be using is this one right here for website traffic. So this is remarketing to anybody who has come to your website and done a specific action. So we're going to come over here to website traffic. So I would encourage you to have this little drop down ready here so you can look at all the different things. But if you wanted to target somebody based on who has just gone through and looked at a specific page view, you could do that. You could do URL contains anybody who has hit, let's just say I had a website that had /. So I could hit anybody whose URL contains products, and then I could add that rule. So then if anybody has gone through and looked at my products, I would target them. An easier way though, especially if your pixel is all set up, is you can target them based off of these specific actions. And you can have this little drop down view here, and you can do any one of these. So if somebody who's viewed content, a page view, or purchase, for example, most common for most people, the most common audience that you're gonna wanna set up here is a page view over the last 30 days for anybody who's gone to your website basically. And you can leave all of these pretty much on optional. If you wanted to do more details, you could specify specific URLs. And then what you want to do is come over here, and I want to create an audience of anybody who's come to my website but has not purchased. So we want to exclude anybody who has purchased on the website over the last 30 days as well. And then we can come down, we can name this audience right here. And then I like to be really descriptive with the audience name, so I know exactly when I'm looking at these, what these may be. And you can see, I will name this one web visitors non-purchase 30 days. So it's anybody who has hit my website, but I'm excluding anybody who has purchased. So it's only the people that have not purchased from my company that are still familiar with me that I want to run ads to. And I will go through and hit confirm and save that audience. Now, if you wanted to create other audiences here, you can come back over here into the custom, and you could look at the website traffic again, and you can create multiple ones inside of here. Now, a couple of settings here that you can add that I just want to talk about real quick. Auto refresh, I recommend always keeping that on. It's just going to keep the audience fresh and up to date. Audience enhancement, TikTok says recommended here, but I actually don't recommend checking this on. What this is going to do is it's going to increase total match audience size by adding more users identified by our machine learning. So it's basically going to say, hey, you're going to tell TikTok, here's my remarketing audience, and TikTok is going to ignore that and then add more people to it regardless. So I do recommend keeping that off. And then also you can add a frequency and reach here, but I recommend keeping that off as well when you're creating these audiences. Now, website traffic is probably what most people watching this is going to be building and what I recommend the most. Now, another really common one is going to be engagement. So this is targeting people who, a list of people who saw, clicked, or engaged with your content. And what you can do is you can either target based off of ad groups from your ads or videos specifically. And you can do public videos or live videos, and then you need to select a TikTok account here. So we're going to select one real quick. We'll just grab my account here. And then from here, you can select each individual video that you want to remarket to people with. So you can select up to 50 videos here, and then you can select a specific action on what you want to remarket. So I can remarket to anybody who's watched any of these videos for 2 seconds, 6 seconds, viewed the video all the way through, or had some sort of engagement, like a like, a click, a comment, something like that. And then, so for this one, we're going to do last 2 seconds here, and then we'll do last 7 days. For this one, you can do up to 30 days, and then you can do exclusions as well if you want to. I don't really recommend it for this one. And then from here, you can go and give that audience a name as well. So for majority of people, engagement, website traffic, or business account will probably be the ones that you will target. This is where you can hit anybody who has actually visited your profile here. I do want to explain some of these in case you are curious. For a customer file, you can actually upload a customer list here to remarket to, or to actually create a lookalike audience. All you do is upload the file here. You can learn more about the formatting that they need, and then you can upload those. But you can see most of these other ones, the format is pretty much the same. You just go through and talk about what you want to retarget, and then hit confirm here. So I'm not going to walk through how to set up each individual one of these audiences, but depending on what you're wanting to do, you may want to retarget one of these. Now, you will notice as you are creating these audiences, when you first create them, the availability would say unavailable. You need to give it at least 12, in my experience, is around 12 hours before these audiences are available, and you have this little green thing here, and it has the total match. It drives me crazy that TikTok doesn't say, hey, audience is populating, or something like other platforms like Facebook or Google. So just if you see this unavailable, the availability unavailable, just give it a little bit of time and come back in here to see if you can use these audiences, because these ones that say unavailable will not show up in your TikTok ads manager when you're going to create your audiences. So I encourage you to spend some time in here, just create all the different audiences that you are looking for. And if you're wondering like which other audiences should I create, I do have this little sheet you can check out down below in the description. Just go through and click this, and it will have a bunch of different audience names and the audience type, and then the definitions or rules that you can go through and build. So really common ones that I would recommend going through and building if you just want a little bit of a inspiration on which audiences you can use. Now, after those audiences are populated, it's time to move on to step 3, and that is actually to build out your TikTok ads campaign. In order to do that, we're going to come back over here. If you're in this view right here, you can hover over this and then go to the ads manager. And once you are back in the ads manager, you're going to want to click on campaigns here, and then it will have some sort of button that says create campaigns or something along those lines. So then this is going to take you to a view that has all the advertising objectives. Now, so a lot of these are kind of self-explanatory, but I'm going to walk through them really quickly. And then if you want a more in-depth tutorial on like what these objectives do, you can check out the link down below in the description. I have a full tutorial on this. But for most people, if you're wanting to get more sales, if you're in e-commerce, you're going to want to choose the sales objective. If you want to get more leads for your business, you're going to choose the lead objective. If you want to get more app installs, choose the app objective. If you want to get more followers on your profile, like say that you want to remarket to people who watched your videos for 2 seconds or 6 seconds but didn't follow, you can choose the community interactions. Or if you just want traffic, then you can choose this traffic one. All of the setups for these is going to be very similar, honestly. So you can choose whatever one, and this will kind of walk you through the process on how to find that audience. For this one, we're just going to choose the traffic objective. We're going to hit OK here. And then we want to make sure that we have the manual set up here, not the smart campaign or the search campaign. The manual is going to give us the best chances at success to set up the audiences here. Then you can give this a name. I like to call this something like remarketing or retargeting here. So we're going to call this remarketing, and then we can hit continue. Leave all of these buttons or all these things off right here. Hit continue. And then we're going to choose where to send the traffic to. For this one, we're going to send them to the website. And then we want the auto placements, or you can select specific placements. For me, I like to make sure that I'm only showing up on TikTok, so we're going to exclude that. And then we can scroll down here, and this is where you can actually add your audience. So when you click on this, you'll have a little drop down here where you have quick select, custom, or lookalike. And inside of this custom, this is where you will see the videos of the audiences that you've created. Now, for whatever reason you don't see your audience inside of here, be sure to give this a refresh. If you still don't see them after the refresh, then give it a little bit of time. Like I said, it takes 12 to 24 hours for those audiences to start populating. So you need to give it a little bit more time before those audiences are in there for you to start seeing them. So we have this audience inside of here. Google or TikTok is going to tell me this audience is too narrow. Don't let that worry you. You need to have at least 1,000 people to run an audience to this. So obviously the larger the audience, the better, but you can see this one's fairly narrow, and it still is, it still can work. Now with this, we don't want to do any other interest or targeting behavior, because we want to make sure that we're only targeting the people who have watched our video for 2 seconds, because we want to remarket to them. From there, you can scroll down, you can give this a budget. Now, one thing to note that the minimum budget that you can do for this is $20 a day. So we're going to give this a $20 a day budget, and then we can scroll down here. You can have a specific start time on this or a day parting. For most people, you're just going to leave these options as they are, and then you can hit continue here and actually go on to creating the ad. All right, now from here, you can add videos or images for your TikTok remarketing ad. If you click here, there are a couple different options. You can either upload a specific video, or you can grab from your TikTok post here. So if you click here, it will have all of your TikTok posts. So you can see it will have a view of all of your different TikTok posts that you can grab one of those and run as a remarketing audience. If you wanted to upload a image and you don't know how to get some TikTok ads created, I would recommend like a tool like Creatify that allows where you can use AI to quickly create UGC content just like this. As you can see here, it looks super realistic. I'll have a link to that down below if you want to check that out and a full tutorial on how to do that. It's an easy way to get content created. But for this example, we're just going to grab one of these posts right here and then hit confirm. And then you can see it will show you a preview of what this ad will look like. You can go through and add music sharing if you wanted to. And then here you can add specific call to actions. And you can even put the product name here and a product image if you wanted to. Then finally, the last thing is to make sure that you send them to the destination that you want them to go to. And then you can scroll down here and hit publish on the bottom here on this screen. And now your ad is ready to go. Now, I know we just went through a lot there, especially in the campaign settings, and there are some different things that you can do to optimize these ads even more. If you want to learn more about TikTok ads and how to actually build out these campaigns in more in depth, I have a full free tutorial that you can check out right here that will go more in depth into some of these settings. So be sure to check that out if you're interested, and we'll see you in the next one.